Get my shit together. What's up? Ooh, ooh, what's up? What's up, y'all? Look a little ashy around my. I look a little ashy. Look a little dry. I was looking a little dry. What's up, y'all? What's up, baby? Okay. What's up, y'all? So listen, we're not gonna be in here too late tonight because I want to go try to get me a steak from the place up the street. It's steak night at one of the little hole in the walls up the street, and so I'm trying to get there before a certain time because I want me a steak. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here, and then we're gonna, baby, I'm about to cut this beard off, girl. I feel like with the beard, I really can't get into my skin like I want to get into my skin. I know that's probably not true because there are so many men walking around here with beards and still, get their skin together. But I just feel like my beard is blocking everything I want to. Baby, the hole in the walls be having the best food. The girls don't know. Some of the girls, they turned y'all on to hey, black hippie. They turned y'all on to lamb chops the other day, and y'all been going lamb chops. I do not like lamb chops. Have I ever heard of oxtails? I did not hear of oxtails until I moved to Houston, Texas. I had never heard of an oxtail a day in my life. Oxtails are expensive as hell. Okay? I like my steak either medium or medium well. Medium and medium well, if you bring me either one, I'm fine with it. Anything under medium or anything over medium well, baby, I'm throwing it in the trash. Oxtails are expensive, but they are delicious. Expensive bones, right. Because it really ain't that much meat on oxtails. That's the real gag. You don't eat red meat anymore? Girl, I do. Okay. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, we ain't gonna be in here too long. Medium rare. So you like to eat your steaks alive. I think Alex Salter, I think he like his steaks medium or medium rare or rare. It's something. It's a little too bloody for me. I said, girl, y'all still like y'all steaks moving on the plate. I mean, I want my shit to be at least halfway dead. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all want y'all shit to still be moving and breathing and girl, no damn. All right, y'all. Let's get into it, all right? So first up, DDG. This is kind of old news. We already kind of tapped on this probably like a month ago, 2 months ago. But of course, he did an interview with Vlad TV. Girl, when I say I'm so conflicted when it comes to Vlad because I hear people say that like Vlad is a mess, Vlad is the ops, like Vlad is working for the FBI. But I mean, I guess in a way, if he is, girl, but then all the niggas run down to his girl. Literally, everybody goes to Vlad. I've heard people say that he really don't too much care for black people. Didn't he get into it with Rick Ross or something a long time ago? I don't know, child. But anyways, DDG, he did an interview with Vlad TV. DDG, this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. DDG calls Amanda Seales lame for telling Haley Bailey to break up with him. Why would you even be speaking on a young relationship at your big age? I said, I know that's right. I mean, girl, me and Amanda pretty much the same age, so I guess he's talking about me too. While y'all big ass is sitting over there at y'all big ass age worried about us, worried about yourself. That's pretty much what he just told us, and that's all right. That's all right. All right, so let me play the clip of what he had to say. Oh, I thought my stuff was hooked up. Hold up, y'all. See, I'm rushing, and I ain't even got my stuff together. Amanda's right, though. That's what I said. We gonna get into it. 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 I saw a lot of people upset at Amanda, but Amanda was low-key right. I agree with Amanda, too. I'd already said what I said before, prior to Amanda. Okay. Let me play the clips in order, okay? So this is initially what he said, okay?
Really like, and she too sweet, and she really liked that in person.
Let me explain this clip, okay? So basically, he did an interview, and in the interview, they were talking about Haley Bailey. If y'all don't know, Haley Bailey and DDG are boyfriend and girlfriend. Haley is like 22. I think he just turned 25 the other day, so he's 25 now. At the time, he was 24. He talked about, Haley receiving the backlash that she received. When they came out with the Little Mermaid trailer, a lot of people didn't like the fact that Haley was playing basically this character that was known for being white. So they were basically talking about that. So this is where this clip, part of the interview, comes from. Okay.
So it's like if people actually took the time to realize who's actually playing the Little Mermaid instead of just going off that she's black, I think they'd be like.
Every once in a while, we get reminded like how terribly racist America still is.
Yeah, I didn't know people was this racist. I didn't know this was.
Neither did I, dude.
I thought this shit was gone already. I thought that shit was gone. I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out.
It's crazy.
This shit is crazy. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is these niggas talking about?
Oh my God, it's bad.
Okay. So Amanda Seales came back, and this is what she said, okay?
Halle Bailey's boyfriend, DDG, says he wasn't aware of racism was still an issue until the Little Mermaid backlash. I thought Martin Luther King canceled that shit out.
Bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Amanda chewing on that gum really sent me through the roof, bitch. That shit was funny to me. Okay.
Gotta break up with him. Gotta do it. Cause she may not get an STD, but she gonna get STS. Sexually transmitted stupidity. Mm-hmm. Gotta do it.
Okay, so when that clip first came out, there was a little backlash, and he came out and said that he was being sarcastic, right? So he said he was being sarcastic. Amanda came out with this, and then when he did an interview the other day, this is what he had to say about Amanda saying what she said.
How did you feel when Amanda Seales? I think she went on record saying Halle should.
I thought that was lame.
Right? Why?
I don't even know who that is, and that's not even no disrespectful shit. I genuinely do not know who that woman is.
Right.
Hell, the engagement on that post though, I seen that bitch. I'm like, 10,000 comments.
Right.
What the fuck is this? Talking about breakup. How old is she? Like, why would you even be speaking on a young relationship like that? Right. She is like.
She's 41.
41?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who? At your big age.
Right.
That's how you talking?
Right.
About a 24-year-old and a 22-year-old dating?
Yeah. I think she's a comedian, you know.
I get it, but it's like, it was still lame.
Right.
It was still just, shit was corny as hell.
I agree. I don't think anyone should speak on people's relationships.
Right. Like, you don't know what the fuck. You don't know what's going on.
Right. Okay, so the first thing is this. I did kind of find it ironic that so many people, because I already think that a lot of people probably don't care for Amanda Seales. I like Amanda Seales. I really never understood the hate that she gets, but it is what it is. I thought it was kind of ironic that everybody, once this all kind of like came into, and you know, he said what he said, she said what he said, he came back and said he was being sarcastic, that people would jump to defend the fact that he was being sarcastic, but clearly Amanda, who is a comedian, now whether you think she's funny or not, that's up for debate. I'm not here to convince you that she's funny, but what I am saying is that she's a comedian. That's just a known fact. So it's kind of like, okay, you can get that he was being sarcastic, that you say he was being sarcastic, but you don't get that she was being funny with the whole STS, sexually transmitted stupidity joke. Again, it's up for debate whether or not you think she's funny or not. Is my thing on? This is my thing. This is my thing. Like, clearly she was joking. I mean, clearly she was joking. Girl. She's a comedian. Like I said, it's up for debate whether you think she's funny or not. Amanda Seals, she has done a few performances. I think she has a few specials. She's a comedian. I've never watched any of her specials. I follow her on IG. I just like to hear what she has to say because I think she's very smart. But outside of that, I really don't follow her career in comedy. But this is what I had to say. The first thing is this. People tried to come out and try to say because he was valedictorian that means something. I said this, and I don't know if people remember me saying this. I'm going to say it again. Him being valedictorian ain't got shit to do with nothing. I'm sorry to break it down to y'all, but just because you graduated at the top of your class ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know how many people out there who have all the book sense in the world? Bitch, graduated, bitch, girl, at the top of their class that will tell you, girl, they don't think racism exists. Or girl, they thought racism went out a long time ago. So him graduating valedictorian at the IT school he went to, that ain't got shit to do with nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Nothing at all. The second thing is if you listen to what he was saying, girl, he wasn't joking. He wasn't. He wasn't. Because he thinks that just because his girlfriend is Miss Congeniality girl, that means that excuses her from racism. If you listen to what the fuck he was saying, he wasn't joking. He thinks that because his girlfriend is nice, and that if you meet his girlfriend, that people probably wouldn't be racist towards her. That's not how racism works, sir. Nobody gives a fuck about Haley being Miss Congeniality. Nobody cares about Haley being nice. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. They don't like the fact that your girlfriend is a nigga and she's the mermaid. That's what it comes down to. Am I wrong on that? He wasn't joking. Y'all can sit here and say he was being sarcastic all day long. The nigga wasn't joking. The nigga was for real, for real. He was for real. The nigga was for real. And then when he got the backlash, he came back and was like, I was just being sarcastic and I'm smart. Let me release the video of y'all seeing me accept my diploma as valedictorian from my high school, which still, again, don't mean shit. There are so many people out there who are smart as fuck that will still turn around and tell you that racism does not exist. Or they thought racism went out a long time ago. So the place that you graduated in ain't got nothing to do with nothing. All right. That's all I wanted to say about that. Can I eat, y'all? I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Girl, I got some, well, I'm hungry. Because I've been thinking about doing this. I've been thinking about this steak all damn day long. But y'all didn't see them. Oh, okay. Who else? Oh, okay. Listen. We need to do some mukbangs. I might do some mukbangs on my other channel. How do you do mukbangs? Just eat and talk? Like be lovely? Just eat and talk? These are peaches. I got some peaches sitting right here. Girl, I'm hungry. All right, so listen. Monique Samuels. All right. So I tried to do my homework. Okay, so for those who don't know, basically, long story short, it was reported by B. Scott, I think the Neighborhood Talk, I think all the blogs pretty much reported it. That People magazine, that Monique was was basically separating after 10 years. She came out, did a video, and basically, showed her wedding ring. Like, basically, I'm not getting a divorce. I was like, okay. She said she's not. Basically, she's trying to let us know. She didn't really say too much in the video. The first video, not her live. The first video was probably about 10 seconds. She didn't really say anything in her first video. She just kind of did, she pulled the she pulled the Yandy. She pulled the Yandy. She pulled the Yandy. She did the whole, I like Monique too. So I went and I watched. Thank you, Marjan. Can you please put the link to the other channel? I will. So she went live. And I watched about 40 minutes of the live. I felt like I got enough because I was like, okay, let me just watch and see what she says. Because I didn't want to just base my opinion off of the 1 minute clip that had been floating around from her live. So I was like, girl, let me just listen to what she got to say. I stopped watching the live when she started talking about some raccoon. Did she have a raccoon or something? I don't know, girl. I don't know. I get what I get. I was about to say Mark Daly. I don't know why Mark Daly popped in my mind. I get what. I'm gonna be fair. Okay, so this is basically what she said. I didn't really take a whole bunch of notes. I just wrote down a few things from the live. So basically, her and Chris are not getting a divorce. This is what she said. Because the live was like an hour long. I just got to 40 minutes and I clocked it. I was like, okay, girl, I got enough. That's all I need. So her and Chris are not getting a divorce. They're not separated. They haven't filed for separation. But she did say this. She said that they're working on their marriage and that throughout the week, they spend time apart. So I guess they're practicing one of those things. You know how they say absence makes the heart grow fonder? So I guess they're doing one of those, okay, basically, you go over here and stay at the other house, I'll stay at this house with the kids, and then we'll swap, So she did say that. So I was like, well, that's maybe where the rumor probably came from. Even though it made sense what she was saying, to me it did make sense what she was saying. Even though it made sense what she was saying to me, I was still saying, okay, I could see that's probably where the rumor came from. Can I say something? Even, I'm just, listen. Monique, girl, did you really have to go live though? Like in real life? In real life. You know how many people, you know how many articles, you know how many blogs have reported that people have broken up and gotten a divorce? Girl, like I just felt like it was unnecessary for them to go live. I really did. I was like, girl, what was the whole, like, okay, girl, you came out with the video. You basically let us know that it's not true. Was it really necessary for you to go live? But I also felt like, this is what I felt like watching her live. I felt like This is just what I would suggest that everybody go watch her live, her replay, whatever. A part of me felt like, girl, you pulling stunts in shows. Girl, who just said it? Sean Tillman, that's exactly what I was like, you pulling stunts in shows. Because a part of me felt like the way that she wanted it to be known, that girl, and even if we do get a divorce, or even if we decide to call it quits, that's our business. Like, I almost felt like, and maybe I may be wrong about this, I feel like when people are happy or not getting a divorce, they're not going to speak that into their relationship, if that makes sense. Like, you're not going to hear nobody saying, even if we do get a divorce, it's our business. And she repeated that at least like 3 or 4 times. Like, even if we get a divorce, it's our, which it is, that's their business. But girl, at the end of the day, girl, also, girl, you on reality TV, and I hate to break it down to the people, your business is our business. Sorry. But she said that about 3 or 4 times, like, even if we ain't, even if we, right, that's my whole thing, like, if you're happy, it's nothing to address. Like, I would not come down here and do a whole live just to tell y'all that, girl, me and my man are happy, and we good, and we not getting a divorce. Girl, you will know we not getting a divorce when y'all see us still being together. Do that make sense? I don't know, a part of me felt like she was pulling stunts in shows. A part of me felt like she only did this live just to basically promote her business. I mean, she pretty much said it in a way. It wasn't anything, I mean, I guess it's really what the live was about, to really promote her business. At some parts, I was cringing. She said Chris dicked her down in the closet. I was like, okay. I said, okay, now, girl, you trying too hard, girl. She said Chris dicked her down in the closet. She said they fucked. Monique don't even curse, allegedly. Chris tried to say we made love. She said, no, we fucked. Some parts were very cringy to me. I was like, okay. But again, some of the parts, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here just to act like, just because, I got some of the things that she was saying. At the end of the day, yes, it is their business. However, you are on a reality TV show. It is true that sometimes people fall out of love and marriages come to an end. But I just felt like the way she kept repeating that, it almost felt like, girl, are y'all at the end? At one point, I'm going to say this about Chris. I don't know about Chris. I don't. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I really would suggest y'all go watch the live. I have 2 different feelings when it comes to Chris. A part of me, I love the fact that Chris backs up Monique in a way, if that makes sense. But also a part of me feels like Monique has complained so goddamn much that Chris is just like, okay, you said it's true. I don't know how to explain it. It's giving like, okay, I can see, Chris, I like the fact that you're backing up your wife. But then on the other hand, it's like, okay, girl, all Monique really did was complain. Season 1 of Love and Marriage DC. So it's just kind of like, I don't really know how to take Chris. When Monique said that she was 12 years a slave. Monique said she was a slave for 12 years. That's what she said. Monique, he was basically talking about how he went to some like he went to some type of like, I guess, getaway with a group of men. And they had conversations about just like life and marriage and I guess kids. And it wasn't until then where he kind of figured out that he had not been the best husband. And I get that because I do believe, let me say this, I have been saying Chris is very barbaric. I think that Chris is very traditional. I think that Chris is very old school. Chris has said out of his own mouth, I bet Carlos King is mad she told. Baby, I'm glad you brought that up. Thank you so much for mentioning it. I knew it was something I was mentioning. I bet Carlos King is mad she told her storyline for season 2 on her YouTube. I'm glad you said that because that's what I was like, it's something else I wanted to say. Remind me of what I was saying about Chris being barbaric, y'all. I got to get this out the way because I'm going to forget it again. Thank you. I was like, Monique has major control issues. Girl. Clearly, this was probably going to be your storyline for season 2. You couldn't even just let it slide and just let it play out on TV. Girl, you really done brought your ass down to YouTube. I know Carlos King and everybody else is probably on their phones having a goddamn fit. Girl, we really don't need you on the show. Girl, at this point, we really don't need you on the show. You just pretty much told us your storyline for season 2. I said, girl, you were in that much of a hurry to bring your black ass down to YouTube to try and get get control of the story. That girl, you just gonna let it play out. That's another reason why I was like, girl, where there's smoke, there's fire. But back to what I'm glad. Thank you for mentioning that because that's what I wanted to say earlier. But I think Chris is very old school, traditional. He does believe that. If I take care of the house, if I take care of the bills, my family isn't starving. If no woman is dropping off a baby, then you ain't got nothing to complain about. Chris has said that. So I can imagine the type of man that Monique is dealing with. Okay, so I don't think that Chris is innocent in their marriage at all. But it looked like Chris was innocent because you never really saw Chris complain. All you saw Monique was complain. And then even in the live, she basically joked about her being a slave for 12 years. Right! Chris better be taking care of the bills. He worth over 20 million. Exactly, like nigga, in real life, low key, Chris, you don't get props for taking care of the bills. Because that's what you signed up for, one. And then with all the money they say you worth, nigga, you better be paying the bills. The fuck? You think you get props, bitch? I don't get no props. Ain't nobody giving me praise because I pay my bills. Like you don't get props as a grown ass person for paying your bills. You just don't. That's what grown people do, pay their bills. But a part of me feels like I don't know, Monique. I don't know. I really when I finished watching what I watched from the live. I was just like, I don't know really how to take Monique. I don't. I think Monique is a control freak. I do think that. I do think, like she said, she did say that they were having issues. Hell, we saw that on Love and Marriage DC. She said they were having issues, but she said they're trying to work through their issues. So again, some of the stuff I got that they were trying to, got what they were saying, what she was saying, because Chris. He just gonna be like, I love my woman. I was this for 12 years. Monique said, Monique joked and said she was a slave. I said, bitch, how you a slave? How you online joking about being a man's slave for 12 years? Bitch, I wish I would. Even if it's a joke. I wouldn't even joke about that. Another thing he talked about Monique basically being stressed out and worn down because she was having to take care of the kids and take care of the house. But girl, can I say something? I don't feel sorry for Monique in that area. Monique, girl, you done let us know that Chris is rich. I'm trying to figure out why your black ass is over there. I'm trying to figure out why your black ass is over there with all that goddamn money, all that goddamn access, all that goddamn resource, and girl, you running your ass down to the ground. Because from what Monique done said out of her own mouth also is that when she go out of town, she makes sure that Chris is set. So when you go out of town, Chris really pretty much ain't got to worry about the goddamn kids because you make sure everything is situated. So why the fuck you don't do that for yourself? And I think Chris even has said that on Real Housewives of Potomac. Remember when Chris was like, you got access to the money, so why don't you just do it? Those are not his exact words, but Chris did bring up to her face. Am I making that up? I feel like I know Chris said that. I know I'm not making that up. I remember Chris basically telling her on Real Housewives of Potomac, like, you got access to the money, like, shit, basically get a nanny. What the fuck? So it's just like Monique in one breath. He did. I know he did. Thank you. He showed. Okay. You remember? Okay. I knew I wasn't tripping. So it's just like in one breath, it's like, Monique, you do all of this to make sure that your husband is okay and that he pretty much ain't got to take care of the kids when you go out of town, but you running around there like a chicken with your head cut off. Girl, so it's stuff like that where I don't understand Monique. But see, Monique has this thing about not for lazy moms and all of that. So how can a woman who has not for lazy moms have a nanny? She fucked up. Monique really fucked up when she named her company Not for Lazy Moms. Because now she got to run around here stressed out and tired. I wish the fuck I would have all this goddamn money. Let me tell y'all something. If you have the money to do it, you will be a goddamn fool not to have a nanny. If you have the money to do it, you will be a goddamn fool not to have a nanny. Don't y'all be working yourself around. Girl, bitch, work yourself to death for what? It's one thing if you ain't got the money and you just got to raise some badass kids by yourself. Monique tries to paint a picture perfect. There we go. Monique tries to paint a picture. I'm sorry, I can't even read. Monique tries to paint a picture of perfection. Yes, that's exactly what it is. We clocked that about Monique a long time ago. Even, you know, what Monique's problem is, too, is she talked about this on Real Housewives of Potomac. Monique is too busy trying to prove herself to people. It's actually kind of sad in a way, right? But Monique is still busy trying to prove herself to people. That's what happened, girl. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. I'm going to go ahead and say it. That's what happened with Giselle and Robin and her and the whole Candace stuff. She threw Candace under the bus trying to prove herself to the light-skinned, green-eyed girls. Can we just call a thing, y'all? Can we just call a thing? Monique threw Candace under the bus to try to prove herself to the light-skinned, green-eyed girls. We not. Who said that? Girl, you know season 5 got a chokehold on me, girl. Bitch, when I tell you season 5 live in my head rent free, do you hear me? Girl, she talked about Giselle. You know, Giselle with her lying ass. Giselle, you know, got down to BravoCon and basically lied and said that, girl, I'm not gonna start, girl. I'm not a Houston foodie girl. Giselle got her black ass down to BravoCon and basically lied and said that Monique was kicked off the red carpet at the premiere of Viola Davis' new movie, which was a lie. So she talked about Giselle. She called Giselle gizzard neck. She called her cankles. What's up, 742? Come on. Can y'all like the video for me, please? Please. Y'all swore up and down I be asking y'all for money. I ain't asked none of y'all hoes for $20. Girl, I say like the video and girl, y'all sit there and look at me on the TV screen. Can y'all like the video? Y'all just sit there and look at me. Nope. I'm not liking the video. Girl, you act like I asked you the whole $10 until payday, girl. Girl, y'all be acting like I asked y'all the whole $50. All I did was ask y'all to like the video. The fuck? No, girl, she called her gizzard neck. She called her cankles. She don't like Giselle. And she got every right to. But that's why, girl, I was about to go. See? Girl, season 5, leave. Leave season 5. Season 5, leave. Girl, I was about to go back. I need to free myself from season 5. When I say season 5, bitch will not let go of me. Because I'm pissed off because I was saying because I'm pissed off. What time is it? We gotta hurry up. Damn, I'm a mistake night. Fucking with y'all. Damn. I'm pissed off because Monique didn't have no business putting her hands on Candace. I'm gonna forever say that. You still beefing, you and Giselle still beefing, bitch, 5 years down the line. That just lets you know that girl, the person who she really should have been popping upside the head was Giselle. She took out her anger on the wrong person, and y'all know that. Okay? Because you ain't beefing with Candace. Bitch, you down to the live beefing with Giselle. Now, quiet as this kept, Giselle did lie on Monique. So Monique has every right to respond. But clearly, girl, you still bother. You see what I'm saying? I hate the fact that, girl, a lot of people were really like Monique was right. No, Monique was dead ass wrong. If she was gonna whoop anybody's ass, it should have been Giselle. That's the ass she should have been kicking. Because clearly that's the bitch who she got a problem with. Girl. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's hurry up and get into what else she say? Oh, she's coming out with a skincare line. I said I might check out her skin because, you know, Monique's skin is TODD. I will, you know, I've never denied Monique's face and that skin, of course. Hers. Monique really got one of, girl, Monique's face is really low-key top tier in real life. The bitch, when it comes to that mug, baby, mama don't play about that mug. I'm not going to lie. So I said I was going to check out her skincare line. And that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. Okay, y'all. Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce. Now listen, I'm going to play this clip, but it's very hard to hear what she's saying, okay? So y'all going to have to really, really listen because the clip, the audio is very low. So for those who don't know, BravoCon was this past weekend. Next year I'm going, okay? BravoCon was this weekend. I need somebody to sponsor me. I need a sponsor. Cause I want to get I want the whole top-notch the Brooke Ashley experience. Cause baby, the way mama was at SVIP, I said SVIP. Girl, the fuck? How the fuck you get to, girl, the S, bitch, I'm just trying to get to the girl. I'm just trying to get a ticket. Girl, mama done made it to the SVIP. I said, I know that's motherfucking right. I need a sponsor, baby. Because I want to be there next year in the SVIP. I don't want nothing less than that, okay? So I need somebody to come through and get my black ass to the SVIP, okay? Because, girl, quiet as it's kept. I don't know if y'all checked out them tickets. Bitch, I think the SVIP experience, I think those tickets were $2,000, $3,000. It was kind of pricey. The one underneath that was only like $4. I mean, not only, but compared to that. Girl, the tickets were kind of expensive, girl. You know, that was my thing too. You know, girl, we'll talk about BravoCon in another video. So yeah, Mama Joyce. Girl, let me go. Let me look. Let me look real fast. Cause I look. Cause you know I was thinking about going this year, and then I changed my mind at the last minute. Hold up. We about to look right now. Hold up. Here we go. Let's see. Hopefully the prices are still up. View tickets. Oh no. I just told a lie. Yes. It's 2,000. So basically, the SVIP, if you want a 3-day ticket for all 3 days, is $19.50. The VIP Bravoholic is $8.25, and just the regular ticket, I guess, you know, for the 3 days will be $4.30. Girl, the tickets are a little expensive, girl. But I do think it's kind of worth it. Listen to me. I do think it's kind of worth it because you just never know who you might meet, and also the relationships that you could probably build, even with other YouTubers, girl, housewives. You just never know. So it's a chance, girl. You might go there and everybody look at you like you're crazy. Like, who the fuck is this bitch? You know what I'm saying? But I think that okay, girl. I said I'm gonna have to start sitting aside. I'm gonna have to start sitting aside $25, girl, a month, or at least $50 a month, cause baby, girl, I'm not giving nobody. First of all, I'm not giving y'all no $2,000. That's the first thing. I would give them $430. I give them $430. I would. I'm not giving y'all hoes no $2,000. Bitch, Andy, y'all hoes already filthy rich. Y'all hoes ain't about to get richer off of me. Bitch, that was part of the reason why I didn't want to go. You know, I started thinking about certain shit. I was like, bitch, am I really about to get these hoes $500? These hoes already filthy fucking rich. Girl, I'm about to make these hoes even richer. Girl, like, no, bitch, I'm keeping my $500. And then I was like, girl, it would be kind of like cute to go. Because it would be great exposure. You really never know who you're gonna meet. So it's kind of like, girl, it's probably kind of worth it in the end. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kind of look at I was looking at the bigger picture. And then once I started seeing everybody at BravoCon, bitch, I got pissed off, bitch, jealous. Bitch, I ain't gonna lie, bitch, I was up Friday night. Cause y'all know I got a credit with Delta. I was up Friday morning, 6:30 in the morning, looking at plane tickets. Why I was about to go to New York? Bitch, I saw a round trip ticket for $386. I said, okay, girl, that's cute. Because my credit is for $379. Bitch, I was about to get to New York. Bitch, I was about to pump through motherfucking BravoCon Saturday and Sunday. Girl, I was. And I was like, girl, the flight was leaving. The flight was about to leave. The flight was leaving at 8:30. It was already 6:30. I was like, girl, I'm not gonna make it. My hair, and then I started thinking, girl, your hair not cut. Girl, you ain't got nothing to wear. You gonna look a fool. But I'm gonna go next year. Next year, I'm gonna be in the building. Next year, I'm definitely going. Okay? Now, what package, girl, she gonna get? That's up for debate. Okay? Now, what package I'm gonna get? That's gonna be up for debate. But you can also buy separate day tickets too. You don't have to purchase like the tickets for 3 days. You can buy tickets for individual days. I want to go all 3 days. So yeah. All right, y'all. Mama Joyce. So Mama Joyce was at BravoCon. Mama Joyce got on stage. It was Mama Joyce. You know, basically all the Bravo celebrities.
And Rodney's mad for care.
So all the Bravo celebrities were, girl, they fighting. Oh, Armand and Jason Lee fighting, girl. Girl. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me, baby. That is the girl. That's the girl. I stay over here. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay. Armand dragging him right now, girl. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie. Girl, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Girl, I almost canceled this live because I saw that our mom was going live at 9 o'clock, and I wanted to hear what the fuck. You know, I'm nosy. I wanted to hear because I knew our mom was gonna be dragging. I knew our mom was gonna be over there dragging. I said, "Oh, girl, he about to drag." I do it, and I wanted to see it in live in action. Okay, so I almost fucked around and canceled this whole goddamn live so I could run my ass over there and listen to what the fuck he was saying. I saw that they was beefing. But girl, you know, I don't really get into that shit. I just look from the sideline. I just peep through. You know, I peep through, then peep out. Peep through, then peep out, you know. But let's hurry up, though. All right, so Mama Joyce. Out of loyalty. Come on, loyalty. Loyalty. Hey. Loyalty. Yeah, it's a loyalty for me, okay? As Rodney says, I'm just glad she ain't my mama. Okay, baby. Oh, baby, okay, I'm just glad she ain't my mama. I'm telling y'all, the issues that y'all have with y'all mama, not y'all. The issues that y'all have with y'all mamas, I don't have with my mama. My sister don't have with my mama. My brother-in-law we don't have those issues with my mama. Girl, I was over here popping the fan. Y'all didn't see me the other day. My mama was right over here. Girl, my mama was right behind me. Some of y'all missed the live. I didn't keep it up. I went live on my birthday. And my family came over. No, I didn't see no $10 super chat. I've been reading all the super chats. And girl, we was over here. It was my mama boyfriend, my other sister, her boyfriend, and then my sister that lives up here and her husband. And girl, that came over that night. And girl, we was just listening to music. And I was over here popping the shit out of this fan. All right, y'all. So listen, Mama Joyce. So Mama Joyce was down to BravoCon. Okay, let's hurry up. Mama Joyce was down to BravoCon. And let me just play the clip of Mama Joyce. Now, like I said, y'all gonna have to be quiet, y'all, because the audio is not the best. But we gonna try and play it anyways, okay? Oh, baby, nah, I'm not watching. I'm not commenting on shit. Girl, no ma'am. I don't get into them beefs. I do not get into the beefs, baby. I watch, but I don't get into them beefs. That ain't got nothing to do with me. All right. So listen. Here we go. That audio horrible. Basically, what she's saying is that she will replace Todd with somebody that has a decent job. That's pretty much what she said. She will replace Todd with somebody who has a decent job. I'm not going to play the audio because the audio is a mess. And y'all can't hear shit. And I can barely hear it over here, so I know y'all can't hear it. But in a nutshell, what she basically said is that she will replace Dr. Jack and Dr. Simone's husband don't even work. Well, now let me say something. Y'all know I can't stand Curtis, okay? But in defense of Curtis, I think Curtis is retired. So, in his defense, he is retired. Now, Cecil, the jury is still out. Because, you know, last year, Cecil was supposed to be a real estate girl. I'm not going to give too much. Y'all know I like Cecil and Simone, but, you know, like I said, girl, that's the only thing that's keeping Cecil off my list because I don't know if Cecil got a job. You know, I don't fool with no man who don't work. So basically, long story short, Mama Joyce basically said, Todd basically, listen, this is all I got to say. Can I say something, y'all? Can I say something? Can I say something? Can I say something? Y'all know that I kiki and I joke about Todd. And some of the stuff that I say, even though I say it in a joking way sometimes, I believe it. Like when I say I think Todd is full of shit for saying that Kayla got a struggle, she'll appreciate the struggle because he grew up in the Bronx. I think it's bullshit. Because you over here off Todd words saying that Kayla gonna appreciate the struggle, but your black ass is sitting down in a hotel lobby drinking and drunk at 6 o'clock in the morning while your wife is walking through the door probably coming from work. Outside of the things that I say about Todd, I've also said that I do think in real life, all jokes aside, that Todd is probably one of the most decent people, one of the most decent men on TV, right? Because like I said, you know, all I can go by is what I see on TV. And a lot of these niggas are trash. But when it comes to like Dr. Eugene, Todd, I have really yet to see them really just disrespect their wives, embarrass their wives, talk to their wives crazy. You see what I'm saying? So at some point, you do have to give Todd a little bit of credit. And I don't mind saying that. But I remember when Marlo I remember when Marlo got into it with Kandi at that table. And I remember getting on Twitter, and I remember even posting what I posted on my community page. And I said, and I can't remember my exact wording, but y'all know what I said, but I'm going to say what I said. Marlo was wrong for what she said because she knows how Kandi feels when it comes to her mama, when it comes to her husband, when it comes to her food. So if you know that's a sensitive spot for Kandi, you shouldn't bring it up out of respect for your friendship. With that being said, Marlo wasn't telling no goddamn lie what she said about Todd, what she said about Mama Joyce, what she said about Todd being belittled, what she said about Todd being disrespected. She wasn't lying. I think that so many people were disgusted in Marlo and her behavior that any and everything that Marlo said was going to be thrown out the door. And I was trying to tell y'all, Marlo, when Marlo be wrong, the bitch be all the way wrong, right? But when Marlo be right, Marlo be right. And I also was like, why are we acting like we have not seen Mama Joyce disrespect and belittle Todd for seasons on top of seasons on top of seasons on top of seasons? People tried to literally act like what Marlo was saying, she was just pulling from the sky. I was like, no, Marlo not lying. Like, Marlo not lying. Now, she wrong for saying it because that's supposed to be your friend, right? That's supposed to be your friend, so you really not supposed to say nothing like that. But I also know Marlo was like, bitch, you just told my business. You just basically put me on blast, so bitch, I'm coming back at you. You know, I said both of them were wrong in that situation. Because Kandi ain't had no business saying nothing to Marlo, and Marlo didn't have to say what she said to Kandi. So all I'm trying to say is this. Here we go, girl, with another example at BravoCon 2022 of Mama Joyce getting on that stage in front of all the white people, in front of the few niggas that was there, talking about, girl, if she could find another nigga for her daughter, it would be somebody who got a motherfucking job. At this point, I'm going to just choose to believe that this is just a storyline. Girl, this is the only way I can wrap my mind around this mess. That this is a storyline that Todd, Mama Joyce, and Kandi are all on in together. That's the only thing I can make this make sense. Because at some point, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Like I say about Marceau, I feel like I can step outside of what I think about these relationships and these men and be like, okay, like with Marceau. Y'all know Marceau trifling as fuck to me. But that still ain't got nothing to do with Miss Wanda overstepping her boundaries and Tisha allowing Wanda to overstep her boundaries. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is Tisha ain't going nowhere unless she want to go somewhere. Kandi ain't going to get rid of Todd unless she want to get rid of Todd. But I can also say, even with Marceau being as trifling as I think that he is, girl, you're going to have to get to a point where, girl, your daughter is a grown-ass woman and she's going to do what she want to do. How you going to be disrespectful and turn around and ask to borrow some money like Miss Wanda? I don't understand how Todd even puts up with Mama Joyce. I'm going to be honest. Because it's one thing for us to get on here and crack jokes. For me to crack jokes, I don't know Todd. I ain't never met Todd. I ain't never seen Todd. I'll probably never be around Todd. I'll probably never meet Todd. I'll probably never see Todd. I'll probably never be around Todd. So I don't owe Todd shit. You see what I'm saying? But your mother-in-law who gets on stage and embarrasses you in front of all of Kandi's peers, and that could cause chaos, confusion, and friction in your household. That's why I be saying this is partly Kandi Burruss' fault too. And when I be telling y'all that y'all need to put y'all parents in place, I'm not saying that you have to be disrespectful to your mama and to your daddy. But what I'm saying is you to let your mama and daddy know that, girl, it's a fucking line that your ass not gonna cross when it comes to me and my marriage. I really don't understand how it's that hard to grasp that. Bitch, y'all all grown. Kandi is damn near a 50-year-old woman. Todd is over 50. Girl, Mama Joyce is grown. Bitch, everybody in that circle is grown ass people. Okay? Todd don't care. But here I go being messy. Todd don't care because Todd know that his come up was Kandi Burruss. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't expect Todd to marry down. But what Todd is getting with being with Kandi Burruss is more than what he would have received not being with Kandi Burruss. That's what I'm trying to say. So Todd is probably looking at the bigger picture. I deal with her mama because the life that I have with Kandi Burruss is probably the life that I wouldn't have had if I wouldn't have been with Kandi Burruss. Ain't nobody y'all know how I feel about public embarrassment. Y'all asses not get. I wish I was married and my daddy-in-law or mama-in-law got on stage and said some ignorant shit about me like that. Baby, the way the fireworks would be going off, it wouldn't even got to this point. Because that shit wouldn't even been that shit, girl, because the first time we nipping that shit in the bud. Because your mama ain't my mama. And your daddy ain't my daddy. And bitch, quiet as this kept, my mama don't even talk to me like that. That's the real gag. That's why I know I wouldn't do good in a relationship like that with a mama or daddy was just outright disrespectful. My own mama don't even talk to me like that. So you think my mama don't even talk to me like that, but I'm about to let your mama talk to me like that? I be goddamn. But it is what it is because Kandi not gonna do nothing about it. Exactly. My parents don't even disrespect me. Exactly. So yours damn show can't. And that's in real life. Because my mama don't talk to me crazy. My mama don't talk to none of us crazy. So you think I'm about to let somebody else's mama come talk to me crazy? Girl, my grandmama don't even talk to us crazy. Girl, you think I'm about to let somebody else's grandmama talk to me crazy? Girl, you better get your grandmama. You better go get your grandmama. Because I don't know who the fuck y'all think we are. Because we don't play those games over here. And that's in real life. Ain't nobody talking to nobody crazy like that. I don't even talk to my nieces crazy. Okay? But I be having age appropriate conversations with my nieces. I don't talk to them crazy. I be talking to them like they damn near grown, not grown, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. I don't talk to people crazy. I don't expect people to talk to me crazy. Now I might talk a little reckless sometimes online, so I guess the people who I'm talking about, I guess if Todd wanted to cuss my ass out for the shit I said, I guess he could. Cause I figure it is what it is. I go get Marlo for Todd ass. Anyways, that's all I really got to say. We've been on here for an hour. That's long enough. I'm about to go. I ain't gonna make it to steak night. Ugh. I just got so pissed off. I knew I should have went live at 8 o'clock instead of 8:30. I'll go again. They have it again later this week. Kayla was a strange one. That's another thing too. How long? Okay, now we about to start being messy. How long was it before Kayla came into Todd's life? Because at one point I don't think he knew that he had a daughter, right? I can't remember. I can't remember. But he didn't know that Kayla existed, basically. So she came into his life when she was 5. 5 or 6. See, somebody lying, because somebody said 5, somebody said 6, somebody said a teenager, somebody 7. See, I thought that she was a teenager too. 5, I think it was 16. See, I remember one time, y'all, I said that on my channel a long time ago, and people were like, no, that's not true. I could have swore he said that he didn't really know about Kayla until like she was like a teenager. That's what I thought too. We don't know because everybody got a different answer. Exactly. Who is all these different ages? Exactly. Everybody got a different answer. We done said 5, 7, 16, 13, 12, girl, 11, 10, 3 months, 7 months. Girl, we don't know. 6, here we go, 6. We don't fucking know. Shit. But I thought she was a teenager. You would think that with him, if Kayla was a teenager, you would think that with him missing all of that time to spend with his daughter and him having access to money now, he would want to spoil his daughter. Girl, but no. He said, no, you little heifer, you gonna struggle like I struggle because I grew up in the Bronx. I grew up in the Bronx, heifer. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. Y'all, I want y'all, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all gonna stop trying to gaslight me. Okay? Because y'all be trying to gaslight me sometimes. When I was down here telling y'all, girl, Mama Joyce do be belittling Todd, y'all. Mama Joyce. And then remember when Candy said, listen. Remember when Candy asked Todd, do you feel belittled? Girl, Candy, he not gonna say yes. Yeah, you think Todd is about to say yes? Your mother belittles me, and you in the argument with the bitch who basically saying that, girl, he's belittled, and girl, every nigga at this table already said they wouldn't deal with your mama. And then I was like, girl, even Marlo was wrong, but girl, she wasn't lying. And then some of y'all was trying to tell me, no, that's not true. That's not true. And I was like, girl, yes, it is. Girl, like, why y'all trying to act like this shit ain't on our TV? Girl. Ooh. Anyways. Shout out to Candy. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to Mama Joyce. I think, girl, let me shut up. I ain't even gonna say that. I feel like Todd is the type of person that will give Ace everything. I do. I want to know how his relationship would be with Blaze. Because I feel like Todd would spoil Ace. I do feel that way. But I feel like that's gonna Kandi got the final anyway. Yeah, I feel like he doesn't like the girl. Ooh, girl. I feel like that's gonna be probably gonna cause some chaos in their relationship because Kandi clearly doesn't like to spend money on her children. So I would like to see, especially with them having kids together with Ace and Blaze, how that's going to work. Because again, Kandi, like you see how Riley pumping through. Bitch, Riley was at the show the other day. At the premiere. I don't know if it was the premiere or not, but she was at Kandi's new play. I think with a Fendi jacket on and a Gucci bag. I said, bitch. So we already know how Kandi get down. I mean, we already know how Riley get down. So I was like, I want to see how that will play out because Kandi is not gonna let Blaze and Ace just walk around her any kind of way. And if Todd got anything to say about it, he gonna want the kids to act like they poor. Baby, Riley had a Bentley at 16. Riley had a Bentley at 16, baby. Riley had a Bentley, I think, at 16. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. The way that Todd do Kayla is trifling and trifling and trifling as fuck. I don't care what nobody got to say. And if I was Kayla, I would feel some type of way. I would. And I could see how that could probably cause the relationship between Kayla and Riley not to grow. Because I got my stepsister over here wearing Gucci, Fendi, Prada, and Louis and driving a Bentley. And nigga, you got me up here talking about, girl, I'm going to appreciate the struggle. The fuck? Nigga, you ain't even appreciate the struggle. Your ass been sitting in the goddamn lobby of the hotel drinking while your wife come through at 6 o'clock in the morning, probably coming from work, about to go to her next job. Sick of Todd. That's why I be on Todd ass. Sick of that nigga. That's why Mama Joyce be on his ass, quiet as his scale. Now I'm defending Mama Joyce. That's why Mama Joyce be on his ass. Y'all be all I see is people online bragging about generational wealth, but then still want your kids to struggle. What the fuck? What's the purpose of having generational wealth if you still want like your kids to appreciate the struggle? Girl, we not playing them games. Like I remember fucking Neva, I think telling Dr. Heavenly, like, girl, why are we playing these games? Because I think Heavenly was like, she struggles with like spoiling her children. It's not like, why are we playing these games? Your kids know y'all got money. I think Heavenly's daughter got a Range Rover. The fuck? Like, why are we playing these games? And y'all want to bring up white people. White people don't play those games with their kids. The white kids be pushing motherfucking Mercedes-Benz at 15 years old. Bitch ain't even got their license, got a permit, and I already got a motherfucking Mercedes-Benz. Bitch got a G-Wagon at 15. What the fuck? But we over here, girl, trying to, bitch, Y'all need to be trying to, while y'all worried about, girl, trying to teach your kids about the struggle, worry about your kids growing up being decent, kind, nice human beings. That's the problem with people with money, like Todd. Todd want to try to put in think that teaching his daughter a way of struggle she'll have an appreciation on life. No, raise your daughter to make sure that she treats people with kindness and girl, she's sensitive to people. And just because she did grow up with money or because she has money now or her mom and daddy got money, the girl, that don't mean you treat people like shit. You see how Jaden Smith is out here come for money, but bitch, she out here feeding the homeless. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You can come for money, bitch, and still live this over-the-top, extravagant life and still know that there are people out there who don't have access to what you have, right? Jaden out here feeding the homeless people from a goddamn food truck. And his mama is Will Smith, and what's his mama name? Jada. And daddy is Will. I'm gonna turn the fuck out of this fan. Bitch, I'm gonna pop the shit out of this fan. Anyways, I don't know that's gonna always. I don't know why. I can't even talk. I done got myself worked up. That's what's gonna always cause me to be on Todd's ass is the fact that he feels as though because he grew up in the Bronx, because he struggled, that he wants to show his daughter a way of, girl, the struggle life. Girl, why do black people always feel like y'all feel like we got to struggle in love? Because that's all y'all want is the black struggle love story. Y'all feel like we got to struggle in life? Y'all act like people can't have nice shit and still be humble. Y'all act like people can't have nice shit and still be nice and kind and decent human beings. Bitch, I can live a grand life and still realize that, girl, it's a lot of people out there that don't live like me. And bitch, this shit could be taken away from me at any time. I done fucked around and got mad. Okay. That's all I got to say. I'm about to go to another place and give me something to eat. I'm going to the bar tonight. See, I'm going to the bar tonight. Hopefully I can come home with somebody because, ooh. Girl, you know I've never went home from somebody from the bar before, ever. You know the gays really don't, well, no, let me stop, girl. The gays do that. I ain't never did that. Is Todd drunk? I don't think Todd drunk. Girl, that's like me making it big and then making my nieces struggle. Well, since we didn't have no money growing up, so since we didn't have no money growing up, then Tatum, Bailey, and Sloan, y'all gonna have to struggle too. No, we're not doing that over here, girl. We're gonna be living good. Now, once I see your attitude, once I see your attitude is fucked up, then that's when we're gonna have to start having conversations. What's up, y'all? Now, once I see your attitude is fucked up, that's when we're gonna start having conversations. See, that's why y'all be focused on the wrong thing, girl. Worry about the kids' attitudes and how they treat people. If they're walking around here acting like them little stuck-up white kids from Beverly Hills, the ones who treat people bad, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm just going by what I see off TV. If they walking around here like them stuck-up white kids from Beverly Hills who treat people bad, now, bitch, that's a problem. Okay? Okay? Now, that's the issue. Okay? Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I miss steak night. It's about to be over with. It ended at 10 o'clock. So I missed the steak. That means I didn't need it in the first place, girl. I'm about to cut this beard off. I'm sick of this beard. Okay, because that could grow up to be like Kane Harris. Girl, I've been on since 8 o'clock. No, I've been on since 8:30. It's time to go. You in D.C. with all the niggas. Ooh. You know, D.C. was, if I was in D.C. when I was a young thought, bitch. Niggas be fine in D.C., girl. I heard y'all attitude be fucked up a little bit, though. Fuck around and meet me and I cuss your ass out. And I be fighting you and your sisters in the parking lot, because I ain't got time. You know, I don't like the girls who got fucked up attitudes, thinking they better than people and shit. Anyways. Oh, you about to get into some mess? Yes! Get into it! Get into it. Oh, I'm jealous. Get into the mess. Get into the mess. That's the only thing. DC is full of gym bodies. Okay? That's the only thing, girl. The girls up there, girl, they be body for body. All right, y'all, I'm gone. I'm about to go get me something to eat. I'll talk to y'all later. Shout out to Mama Joyce. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to Candy. Who else we talked about? Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to DDG. Shout out to the Little Mermaid. Shout out to Amanda Seals. Thank you, J Jersey. I can't even talk. J Jersey Girl. Todd was an only child raised by a single mother. You know, he was one of the kids who always had the latest gear. Right. And I can see that too. All right, y'all. I'm gone. Talk to y'all later. Bye. Have fun, y'all. Do something that I would do. I know that's right. Do something that I would do. All right, bye, y'all.